2.5k return, more like 4.5k return. This adventure, or this vlog, I'm off on a bit of a hike down into this valley to photograph the spectacular Beauchamp Falls here in the Great Otway National Park. The walk itself is just spectacular. Mountain ash, huge ferns, lush rainforest. Worth the walk down. Walking out is a bit of a slog, to be honest with you, but worth it in the end. So come along with me on this adventure, landscape photography adventure. Watch me take my boots and socks off and wade into a freezing cold creek to grab images of this spectacular waterfall.
Made it to the waterfalls. Yeah, I thought it might have been a bit easier to access the other side of the stream. So I think I'm gonna have to take my boots and socks off and get in the middle of that freezing cold stream behind me here. Simply because I don't want my boots and socks wet for the 2.5k walk back out of here. I'd rather have come back out and kind of dry my feet off and then walk back out with warm socks. So yeah, what a sight it is, spectacular. As you can see, rises up, Beauchamp Falls, sorry. And the stream. So I'm looking some leading lines of these rocks and the little stream leading you up to the actual waterfall itself. Quite a bit of wind in here. It's a very windy day. Luckily for me, it's starting to get overcast. It was a bright sunny drive all the way here. And I was like, I'll just put it down to a recce, come out and check it out. But yeah, I'm going to use my polarizer filter and get out there and freeze my bum off in the name of art or photography. Get this amazing looking waterfall. So yeah, here goes nothing.
That's my son in the background walking towards me, asking me why the hell am I taking my shoes and socks off? And once I get in the creek, I ask myself the same question. freezing river. I can't believe I actually did this.
These rocks are freezing. I've come out not quite halfway. I like the angle of the bend of this coming around here, and I'll show you in the camera what I'm looking at. Got this nice fern tree hanging on the side of the cliff. I got the stream as my leading line coming up through here, and the waterfall itself. Also got some nice warm light, sort of haze at the top of that waterfall. I did not bring a lens wipe. It's back in the bag, so I might have to use my beanie. If there's some spray on the front of the lens, which there is. My feet are turning to ice. My toes anyway. So I'll wipe the front of my polarizer here and go from there. Right, so I went back to the vlogging camera and got my, the spray here is ridiculous coming down, funneling down here. So I'm having to wipe it and shelter it, the front of my lens. I actually want to get in the water and do one more. It's probably nearly just under my knee deep, and it's moving a little bit quick. I don't know if it's slippery, but I really don't want to go for a swim. It's absolute, I can't feel my toes. Oh, you're kidding. Woo! My God. I can't feel my toes. Can't feel my ankles now. It's moving up my leg. Holy dooly, that's cold. I'm gonna risk it. You're only here once. Oh, that boulder's slippery as hell. Oh, nah. I'm thinking I'm gonna go in, simply because I can't feel my feet and the rocks are slippery. Oh my. It's about probably 7 degrees outside. So the water, I don't know, could be like 2 degrees. Try and take a different angle of it, leading line these rocks. Kind of works too. My feet are stinging. So this side I'm going to use these rocks as a leading line up to the waterfall. Be nice to get over the other side, honestly, because you'd have your leading line on your right hand side of your frame. But I got these rocks here. Obviously there's not much you can do. I think I said it before, waterfalls, it's hard to get an original shot at a waterfall. Mainly because they come down obviously a rock face and then into a channel, a gully of sort. So getting your own kind of original photo of a waterfall is nearly impossible. But I haven't been here before, so rocks, using my polarizer filter just to cut all the shine off the rocks and the water here. The whole time I've been using 1 second exposure, f10, ISO 100. I think photographing waterfalls is the only time I really want a pin sharp image. Like when I shoot woodlands, trees and forests and that, the back of the image, so the foreground I like sharp, but it doesn't matter if the background drops off to be soft. When shooting waterfalls, I don't think it looks too natural if you've got a sharp foreground of the leading line of the water than a soft background or an out of focus background. So again, I like to do stacking when I shoot waterfalls sometimes. There's a lot of wind in here. I'm not really fussed about that, simply because my feet are absolutely stinging and I can't be bothered mucking around. But I'm going to take another one of this rocks, just seeing what works best. I like that. Back button focus, so I'm focusing on this boulder here. F10, everything should be sharp. Looks like it. Might take one just up. Oh, and I'm using my 14 to 35 wide angle lens, which is obviously perfect for waterfall photography. Yeah, I think I'm done. I got 2 or 3 good shots here. Good enough for my new website, which I'll put a link down below. Starting to sell prints online, and I'm going to start doing workshops soon. So if you're interested and live in Victoria area, yeah, there'll be my website link will be below, and I'm going to start getting more involved in that kind of stuff and selling prints more. But yeah, there's these kind of images, local images I'm going for now, solely, well, not just for YouTube, I bring you guys along, but make a portfolio of the local area to sell. And it's time to put my socks and shoes back on. I don't want to show you my feet because they're hideous, but they're bright red. So yeah, I think that's enough. Wow, made it back to the car park. Back in there. The entrance to the walk is over my shoulder here. So it's 2.5k straight down into that gully. So you're following that path you've seen in the B-roll straight down to a gully, 2.5k. So then obviously it's 2.5k straight back out. Can feel my feet again, thank God. Probably all the walking up the hill. So yeah, stunning little waterfall, quite busy actually. Quite a few people started to come, so I wouldn't have made much of a vlog with all the people there, so I decided to leave. Time to go get some lunch, but thanks for coming along, guys, and yeah, leave a comment. Like I said earlier, I got a website, just started. There's a link below. I'm going to start selling prints and doing probably later on the year some workshop one-on-ones if you're interested. There's a contact there. But have a great week, guys, and see you on the next adventure. Have a good one.